lovely people, Nina here. So this week I'm in a little bit of a different setting because I'm going to be writing, and for the entire month of November I've been writing approximately 1,667 words a day, and the concept of this is NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo I don't think exists anymore as like the site, and that it used to be on, I don't think it exists anymore. There's a whole drama with that. That's a separate story. But the concept is that you write 1,667 words a day, and so by the end of November you've written around 50,000 words and you have a completed story or a completed novel. And that is my goal. I've started a brand new book that I've been writing. The story is new adult, and it has a working title of Fish Out of Water that'll change obviously, but right now that's just what its working concept is. And I'm excited about this project. I'm excited to be writing it, and I hopefully will have my 50,000 words by the end of November. Quite a few authors have done this. I think Rainbow Rowell is one of them. She wrote Fangirl, I think, while doing like NaNoWriMo, and there's quite a few. You can look it up. But my goal is to write and have this done today and see how far I can get. And I have my trusty dusty headphones, which are taped together but still work wonderfully. I have a cup of tea. I have my computer. Let's try this and see. I've never like filmed myself writing, but I think it might help me focus and like hold me accountable to getting my word count done. I'm not doing this for like any purpose except for like myself, and to have the accomplishment that I know that I've written 50,000 words by the end of November, and eventually if it turns into something, it turns into something great, but it's really just for like my own accomplishment. And so yeah, that is what today's video is going to be. I'm going to get into writing now. If you're wondering, I'm still currently reading, and I have been reading the month of November. If you follow me on the StoryGraph app, I have it linked down below. You can keep like up to date with what I'm reading. My TBR, like the books I've started and put down, you can see in there kind of chaos, but it's there. This is the book that I'm currently reading. It's sitting next to me. This is the book that I'm currently reading. It's sitting next to me. It's Queen Charlotte. I'm about 20% of the way through. I've been listening to the audiobook while reading it. I love it so far. It's beautifully written, and it's really similar to the show, but better. I don't know. I just like this better so far. More detail. I love it. It's the only book that I've read in the Bridgerton like whole series, so I am loving this so far. Yeah, that's what I'm currently reading. But for right now, I am going to be writing, and so I need to see if I can get to 16-ish thousand around there by the end of this video, and then 18,000 by today. So let's get started. Okay, before I start writing this, I just need you to know that I'm currently listening to classical radio station, which I've been obsessed with listening to local radio and just like classical music and classical like radio in general. Because Spotify and Apple Music are awful, and most streaming platforms are just not great. This supports local radio and is great for that, and B, I love classical music. So I'm currently listening to the radio, and it's Sense and Sensibility by Patrick Doyle. I'm obsessed with Patrick Doyle and anything that he does. And I'm obsessed with movie scores and listening to movie scores. So I'm currently listening to a station that's playing classical music movie scores. Amazing. I love it. So that's what I'm listening to while I'm writing. Let's get into actually writing now, which is what I'm putting off, and it seems so daunting. Okay, so I'm currently at almost 16,000 words total. My goal today is 18,000, but I'm gonna stop this here and then just go back to writing and focus on writing. But I'm using this and I'm using my little platform as a way to like encourage myself and like push myself to keep writing and to continue on with this. I feel like if I hold my feet to the fire, I'll finally be able to complete NaNoWriMo-ish, my writing challenge this month. We'll see. If not, what happens happens. But I have a pretty good feeling about this. I know where I want to go. I have a rough outline. I'm pretty far along. I think I can do this. If you are also doing the like month of November writing challenge, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know how it's going. If you have any good new reads or book recommendations for me, I would also love that. So leave that down in the comments below. And I'm gonna see how far along I can get on this. Maybe I'll do like a weekly update, or I don't know if I can do daily update. I can try, but maybe I'll just stick to like a weekly update and let you know how I'm going throughout the month and see how far I can get along with this story that I've started. And yeah, so that is going to be it for this week's video. That is the start of my writing process and my writing journey. We'll see. I have another story that I've written already and completed. I wrote it back this summer and I wrote it in first person. This is a long-winded, but I'm currently rewriting it in third person because after sitting with it a minute, and I just didn't like that it was written in first person. It just didn't flow well. I don't know. So I had been querying it, and then just decided that I was going to redo it in third person. So if that you're wondering how like writing process works for me, chaos. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. End of November. My goal is to have my book written. I'm saying it here so I can encourage myself. Yeah, so that is it for this week's video. A little bit different. Next week I'll be back to books, I promise. And I'll maybe keep you updated on my writing journey and see how far it goes. But yeah, that is all. I love you all. As always, all countries deserve to be free from oppression, whether that is Ukraine, Palestine, Sudan, Congo. All the countries deserve to be free from oppression. I will leave my favorite charity, UNICEF, down below and encourage you to read all the work that they've done and read about what's happening in all of these countries, and encourage you to get involved if you can. I love you all, and I will see you next Friday with a brand new video. Bye!